Welcome back to Season 9 of my Oklahoma Sooners Death Penalty Dynasty, and today we have probably our toughest game of the season so far, traveling to College Station to take on number 5 Texas A&M. They are led by senior quarterback Mike Alexander, who is an 85 overall. At running back, they have an 84 overall in Kyle Freeman, and then at wide receiver, a 90 overall with Eric Howard, who is actually currently injured. He does have 96 speed, but we may not have to worry about him today. They have 86 overall Chris Morrison and 81 overall Cedric Nicholson. They will be without star wide receiver Eric Howard. He has a torn shoulder and will miss at least this week. Up to this point, I would say their best win is probably over Arkansas, who is currently 6-3, and they beat them 31-19. On the other hand, though, our best win so far is probably over Arkansas as well, and we beat them 35-7. This game could also end up deciding who is going to the SEC championship, as obviously we are both 6-0 in conference play. We seem to be pretty evenly matched up. Overall wise, we are the exact same. They are a little better in terms of offensive overall apparently, but we are slightly better on defense. Quarterback Sean Griffin in the offense will take over at the 23-yard line to start today. He is in shotgun formation. We'll take the snap, a quick throw over the middle, caught by John Mangum, and on the first play we will get a gain of 12 and the first down. A 4-yard run on the next play from star running back Chris McKinney brings up a 2nd and 6, and from under center we will go right back to McKinney, up the middle for the first down, brought down near the 50. First and 10, back in shotgun. We'll run the play action to McKinney and look to pass. Rolling out to the outside, not seeing anyone come open. We'll take off with Sean Griffin, who gets the first down and more, finally brought down after a 19-yard run. Now we come out in a 5-wide set. Griffin will take the snap and look to pass. We're going to dump this one over the middle, caught by McConnell, and that will turn into about a 7-yard gain. That would set up a 2nd and 3 for the offense. We come out with every running back in the backfield, and we will give it to John Jordan to the outside for the first down, running over a couple players, and John Jordan into the end zone from 24 yards out. We take an early 7-0 lead. The Aggies offense will take the field at the 25-yard line in an I formation. On the first play, they toss it up to Freeman on the outside, and Freeman gets some solid blocking for a second, but only ends up with a 2-yard gain anyway. That would set up a 2nd and 8. Now Alexander lines up under center. Freeman is still the running back. They give it to Freeman again, and this time he's brought down in the backfield. A loss of 4, and that's Nate Thompson. 3rd and 12, a possible 3 and out. Alexander in shotgun. Looking for the first pass today. He'll stick back in the pocket now, dump it off to Freeman, and he won't get anywhere near the marker. 4th and 5, and they'll punt it away. A couple plays after the punt, and we are facing a 3rd and 6. A possible 3 and out for the Sooners. Griffin in shotgun. We'll take the snap and look to pass. We're going to go downfield for Brown, who makes the catch in traffic. A gain of 14 and the first down. Griffin out in shotgun for the next play. Now in A&M territory. And it'll be a read option that Griffin will get to keep himself. Griffin gets one good block, makes a player miss, and ends up with the first down run for a gain of 11. Another new set of downs, and Griffin lines up under center with McKinney in at running back. We're in the play action to McKinney. Now we're going to go to the end zone for John Carrington, and that is tipped around and incomplete. 2nd and 10, back in shotgun. We'll send McKinney in motion. He takes the snap, and we'll throw this one to the outside. That one's caught by Carrington for the first down, who breaks a tackle and is brought out of bounds near the 10. A gain of 17 on the play. 1st and 10, Griffin in shotgun again. From about the 11-yard line, McKinney is the running back. We give it to McKinney, who bounces it to the outside, and Chris McKinney will fight his way into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners, and now we go up 14-0. They failed to get a first down on their last drive. Let's see how they do this time. Starting at the 25-yard line after another touchback, they hand it to Hughes, who goes up the middle, and Hughes will fight forward for a gain of about 7 yards to bring up a 2nd and 3. Alexander lines up under center on the next play. Freeman is in at running back here. He takes the snap. They give it to Freeman, who will bounce it to the outside for the first down, and more breaking tackles and brought down near the 50. A gain of 17. Alexander lines up under center in an I formation now. They take the snap. They give it back to Freeman, who will go up the middle with some good blocking, and another first down run for Texas A&M. This one for a run of 12. They don't seem to be too keen on passing the ball today. Now 1st and 10 again. He will send his tight end in motion. He lines up on the other side of the line here. He has 2 tight ends to one side. They give it to Freeman. He'll run to that side and have another first down run for the Aggies, finally brought down after a gain of 15. He'll take the snap. They give it to Evans, the backup running back, and he will still end up with a gain of 7 to bring up a 2nd and 3. They are running the ball at will right now. Alexander lines up under center. Freeman is back in at running back here. He takes the snap. It's a handoff to Morrison, who will get another first down run for Texas A&M, just barely, but he got it anyway. 1st and 10. He lines up under center one more time. Freeman is still the running back. He sends Nicholson in motion. He'll drop back to pass. He throws over the middle, caught by a wide open tight end for another first down. First and goal. They come out under center again. Freeman is in at running back. And that'll be a false start, so move it 5 yards back. Instead of first and goal from the 2, it's now first and goal from the 7. And Alexander will still line up under center anyway. He sends his tight end out wide to play wide receiver on this play. Freeman is in the backfield. He takes a snap. They give it to Freeman, who goes to the outside, and he meets Walter Siegel for only a gain of 1. Second and goal from the 6-yard line. Alexander in shotgun. That is Evans in at running back now. He'll take the snap and look to pass. He's going to try to take off, and he's brought down by Dwight Rollins, and that will be his first sack of the day. That would set up a third and goal from the 7-yard line. Alexander in shotgun. Freeman is the running back. He'll take the snap. It's a play fake to Freeman. Now he dumps it off underneath, caught by Pittman, but he will not get into the end zone. Fourth and goal. A pretty shaky start from the Sooners defense on that drive, but we tighten up in the red zone and hold them to a field goal try. This will only be a try of about 20 yards here. The kick is away, and it is good. They make it 7-3. 11 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We start this drive at the 25-yard line. Griffin in shotgun will give it to McKinney on the counter play, who will break one tackle but get brought down for a 6-yard run, and that will take us to the second quarter. We come out for a 2nd and 4 on the next play, and we give it back to Griffin, who will read his gaps and then bounces to the outside, and Chris McKinney down the sideline inside the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Oklahoma from 69 yards out. That is one hell of a way to start the second quarter. We go up 21-3. Now down by 18, they come out under center again from the 25-yard line. Alexander will take the snap and give it to Freeman. Freeman has some pretty good blocking again and ends up with a 9-yard run to start the drive. 2nd and 1. Alexander back in shotgun with 2 running backs in the backfield. They give it to Freeman to the outside. Freeman gets a good block and the first down and a lot more into Sooner territory. Finally brought down to the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pass on the next play brings up a 2nd and 7 for A&M. Alexander will go under center in an I formation. He drops back to pass again. And now he's rolling around the pocket, throws downfield, and that is somehow caught by a receiver. I thought that was going to get intercepted. A 15-yard gain. 1st and 10 for A&M now. Alexander goes under center. Freeman is still the running back, and that'll be another false start on the Aggies. That sets up a 1st and 15. Now Alexander goes under center again. He'll drop back to pass again. He's under pressure, gets rid of it at the last second, caught by Nicholson, who was leveled for only a 2-yard gain. Now a 2nd and 13 from the 30-yard line. Alexander lines up under center again. It's an I formation with Freeman in the backfield. Taking a while to snap the ball here. He finally does. It's a toss play to Freeman on the outside, who gets some okay blocking but can't turn it into much. Brought down for only a 4-yard gain. 3rd and 9. Alexander back in shotgun formation. He'll take the snap and look to pass, trying to convert here. He finally throws downfield. That'll be caught by Nicholson for the first down. I have no idea how we did not deflect that one. So 1st and 10 from about the 15-yard line. Alexander out of shotgun will take the snap and looks to pass. Dances around the pocket under pressure and throws it right to Butler, and he gets the pick at the 10-yard line. I don't know what the quarterback was trying to do there. He threw it right to Elton Butler like he was the one running the slant. So we'll take over at the 10-yard line with all the running backs in the backfield. We'll run the option play, and Jordan will get to keep it and now bounce it to the outside. John Jordan with a huge gain here. Has one man left to beat and can't beat him. A 42-yard gain. I tried to lean into it for a stiff arm, but we still get a huge gain on the play. 1st and 10. Now from the Texas A&M 49-yard line. Both running back in the backfield. We'll run the play action. Now he's going to go deep downfield for John Carrington, who makes the catch, and he is gone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. We take the lead 28-3 over the number 5 team in the country. 1st and 10, now down by 25 points. Alexander takes the snap out of shotgun and throws it right to David Jordan. 2 picks in a row, and the Sooners offense will take over at about the 20. From the 19-yard line, Griffin comes out in shotgun. We'll take the snap and look to pass. We're going to throw downfield for Thomas Patterson, who makes the catch into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners, and just like that, it is now 35-3. I don't think anyone expected this to be the start of the game. Alexander comes out in shotgun, now down by 32 points, looking to pass again, finally doesn't throw an interception. That's an 8-yard gain. Alexander comes out in shotgun for the very next play here on 2nd and 2. Freeman is the running back, but Alexander will look to pass, and he throws downfield. That's caught by Watts for the first down, another 8-yard gain. 1st and 10, Alexander goes under center. Freeman is the running back now. He'll drop back to pass still. And he dancing around the pocket, looking to buy some time, and now lobs it deep downfield. And how about a third interception on the third straight drive? This one by Dwayne Jones, now running down the sideline, brought down to the 45. Oklahoma will take over, already up by 32 points, and we will come out and give this to Chris McKinney, who gets some solid blocking and a first down run, brought down for a gain of 14. First and 10, Griffin lined up under center. We'll run the play action to McKinney. Now rolling out to the outside. We're going to load up and go deep downfield for William Brown, and that will be caught inside the 10. Now from the 7-yard line, it's first and goal. Griffin from under center gives it to McKinney, who will walk into the end zone completely untouched, and we now are up 42-3. Now down by 39 points here in the first half. Alexander comes out from the 25-yard line. Let's see if he can finally not throw an interception on this drive. Out of shotgun, Alexander will take the snap and look to pass. He goes over the middle, and that was incomplete. If Dwayne Jones was paying attention, that was probably his second pick. This has been an absolutely brutal game up to this point for A&M. Now Alexander back in shotgun with two running backs in the backfield. Sends his tight end in motion to line up on the other side of the line. Alexander will look to pass again. Under pressure, lobs it downfield. That one will be caught by Nicholson for a 21-yard gain and the first down. A 5-yard pass on the next play brings up a 2nd and 5 for A&M from Oklahoma territory now. He'll send his tight end in motion. 2:28 to go in the half. He takes the snap looking to pass under pressure, but finds Pittman on the outside for the first down. He breaks a couple tackles, still going, and finally brought down to the 35-yard line. First and 10 with 2:15 to go here in the half. Alexander in shotgun. Freeman is the running back. The clock is running. He's taking a while to snap the ball. Handoff to Freeman up the middle. And Freeman has some good blocks, breaks a couple tackles, and is brought down after a 14-yard gain. They've been able to run the ball pretty much the entire game, but the 3 interceptions have really cost them up to this point. Alexander lines up under center from the 21 and will drop back to pass. Looking to go over the middle, that's caught by Pittman, and that is a short gain. That would cause A&M to burn their first timeout. Now with 1:49 to go in the half, Alexander lines up under center for 2nd and 5. He'll drop back to pass and stand in the pocket under pressure, goes to the outside, caught by Nicholson, who is forced out of bounds, a gain of 8. Now first and goal from near the 7-yard line. Alexander will line up under center. He will send his tight end out wide to play receiver here. And now he sends him back into line up at tight end. He takes the snap, goes over the middle, caught by Nicholson, who will get brought down inside the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal with 1:40 to go. They did burn their second timeout. Takes the snap, hands off to Freeman to the outside, but he is stood up by Adam Jackson. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Alexander lines up under center again. Freeman is still the running back in the backfield. The clock is running. Hands off to Freeman up the middle and into the end zone. Touchdown Aggies. They make it 42-10. With 1:12 seconds to go here in the half, we take over at the 29-yard line with all 3 timeouts. Let's see if we can add to our lead at all. Griffin will take the snap and throw a screen to the outside, caught by McKinney, and McKinney won't get the blocking he needs, only a gain of 3. I elected to not burn a timeout after that play, so it is now 2nd and 7. The clock is still running. Griffin will drop back to pass, will throw to the outside, that's caught by Brown. Brown will make one defender miss and into A&M territory, brought down near the 40, and now we'll burn our first timeout. First and 10, 42 seconds to go. Griffin out of shotgun will take the snap and look to pass. We're going to wait and throw this one over the middle to a wide open John Mangum, who was brought down inside the 5. A gain of 36, and we burn our second timeout. First and goal in a goal line formation. 36 seconds to go here in the half. We toss it to the outside to Chris McKinney, who gets the blocking and will get into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners, making it 49-10. If you're Texas A&M, I don't even know what you said to the team at the half in the locker room, but they get the ball to start the second half. Alexander out of shotgun will throw an incomplete pass to start the half. 2nd and 10, Alexander now lines up under center. Freeman is the running back. He'll look to pass though. And now he's under pressure, gets rid of it, and finds Pittman over the middle for the first down. First and 10, now from the 40. Back in shotgun again. Alexander will take the snap and look to pass. He's going to try to run. He somehow gets by some of the linemen, but is brought down by J.R. Pearson in the backfield. A loss of 1. I really thought on that run he was going to get by the entire defensive line, but Pearson made one hell of a tackle. Now 2nd and 11. Alexander from under center. A quick throw caught by Pittman, and he will be quickly brought down. A gain of 6. 3rd and 4, back in shotgun with Freeman as the running back. Alexander will send his tight end in motion, trying to keep the drive alive. He will be looking to pass here. Standing in the pocket, goes over the middle, caught by Watts, and he gets close to the marker. They will give him the first down, a gain of 6 on the play. First and 10, Alexander will line up under center, now in Sooner territory from the 49-yard line. He drops back to pass, goes over the middle, caught by Morrison, and that's a gain of 8. 2nd and 2. Alexander in shotgun will take the snap and looks a pass. He's under pressure, goes over the middle, finds Jackson, who will get to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M from 41 yards out. We would start this drive with a 2-yard run from running back John Jordan. Now 2nd and 8. Griffin back in shotgun. Jordan is still the running back. We give it to Jordan, who will bounce it to the outside. He gets a couple nice blocks, and John Jordan will get brought down near the 50. A gain of 23 on the play. 1st and 10, back in shotgun again. Griffin will take the snap, run the play action, and now we're going to throw this one over the middle. That's caught by Mangum, and Mangum makes a couple people miss. Down the sideline, John Mangum is gone. Touchdown, Oklahoma from 50 yards out. We make it 56-17. A&M will start the 25-yard line one more time. Alexander lines up under center. Freeman is the running back. He'll drop back to pass, though. He's dancing around the pocket, dumps it off to Freeman, and Freeman will turn that into about a 10-yard gain and the first down. A couple of plays later, it is 3rd and 3. Alexander will go under center. Run the play action to Freeman. Now he throws downfield, caught by Pittman for the first down into OU territory. A gain of 13 on the play. 1st and 10, Alexander lines up under center. Freeman once again the running back. He'll drop back to pass. Standing back in the pocket, now dancing around a little bit, and finally throws downfield, caught by Pittman for the first down. Brought down near the 30-yard line. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st and 10, back in shotgun again. He'll send his tight end in motion. He lines up on the other side of the offensive line here. Alexander will take the snap and looks to pass. He's going to try to run, but is brought down in the backfield for a loss of 2, I believe, by Hassan Nugent. 2nd and 12 now. He lines up under center. Freeman is the running back here. From the 25-yard line, he'll drop back to pass. And now he's dancing around the pocket under heavy pressure. Hit as he's throwing, but finds his man anyway for a 4-yard gain. Alexander will take the snap and looks at pass here on 3rd down. Dances around the pocket, lobs it downfield, and that should have been the 4th interception today. Trey Boland should have came away with that one. They will bring their kicker out for about a 43-yard field goal, though, trying to make it 56-20 with 2.5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. The snap, the hold, the kick is away, and it is going to be wide right. Just missed it. And we have a studio update here. Auburn has beaten number 18 Georgia 38-28. We jump into the Sooners drive. It is 3rd and 7, trying to avoid the 3-and-out. Griffin from under center will take the snap and look to pass. We're going to go downfield for Thomas Patterson, who's wide open and makes the catch for a gain of 20 on the play. A 2-yard run from John Jordan on the next play would bring up a 2nd and 8 and take us into the 4th quarter. So now back in shotgun, we will give it to Jordan up the middle, who has to break 1 tackle, break 2 tackles, and end up with a 7-yard gain to bring up a 3rd and 1. To me, this really looks like a 3rd and 2 here. It's a very long 1 yard. But from under center, we'll give it to Jordan up the middle, who will get the first down, and I believe that puts him over 100 yards today. A 7-yard run from John Jordan on the next play brings up a 2nd and 3, and we give it back to Jordan for another first down run, this one a gain of 7. A 7-yard run from Chris McKinney would then bring up a 2nd and 3 again, and we go to John Jordan up the middle, and he will get another first down, a gain of 4 on the play. A 4-yard run from Jordan on the next play brings up a 2nd and 6, and we will go right back to John Jordan up the middle, and he will fight forward and get another first down for Oklahoma, setting up a 1st and goal. Now from the 5-yard line with about 3 minutes to go, Chris McKinney is back in the game. We give it to McKinney, who cuts back in and will fight in for his 5th touchdown today as we go up 63-17. We jump a little bit ahead into the Texas A&M drive. They have managed to drive down inside the 15-yard line. With 30 seconds to go, Alexander runs a draw play to Freeman, who goes up the middle and will be brought down inside the 5. Are they going to end up with a garbage time touchdown here? Alexander lines up under center. 15 seconds to go in the game. It's 2nd and inches, and that'll be a false start on A&M. That will make it 2nd and 5 from about the 8-yard line. Alexander will drop back to pass to the end zone, caught by Watts, and a garbage time touchdown for the Aggies. This might be my favorite part of them giving a garbage time touchdown up, as they went for an onside kick down 63-24 with 10 seconds to go. In what I thought would be our hardest game of the season, might have been one of our easiest blowouts of the year. It did not help them that their quarterback decided to throw 3 interceptions on 3 straight drives. That was absolutely brutal for them. And then Chris McKinney is making a late season push to get a Heisman Trophy, another Heisman Trophy, I should say. He's won the last 3, but this year I wanted to use John Jordan as well, so I've been splitting the carries. But he's coming off like a 200-plus yard game from the last week, and now today he got 5 touchdowns on the ground. Just an insane performance from him the last 2 games. Final stats for Sean Griffin. He goes 12 of 14, 289 yards and 3 touchdowns on the ground. John Jordan ran for 144 yards and a touchdown. Chris McKinney ran for 142 and 5 touchdowns. Receiving, William Brown 3 for 76. John Mangum 3 for 98 and a touchdown. Thomas Patterson 2 for 39 and a touchdown. And John Carrington 2 for 66 and a touchdown. There is actually a 3-way tie for leading tackler today. Defensive back Jeff Cox, safety Dwayne Jones, and middle linebacker David Jordan all ended up with 8 today. Tackles for loss, several people got 1. Sacks, it looks like J.R. Pearson got 1, Hassan Nugent got 1, and Dwight Rollins. Interceptions, Elton Butler got 1, David Jordan got 1 on the very next throw, and then Dwayne Jones got 1 on the drive after David Jordan. Quarterback Mike Alexander's numbers don't look bad now because he had a pretty solid second half, but that first half he was absolutely abysmal. He finishes today 27 for 35, 281 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. On the ground, Kyle Freeman ran 19 times for 134 yards. Obviously, at some point, they had to look to abandon the run when they went down by 39 points in the first half. And then receiving, they had a few people get us pretty good. Ty Pittman, their tight end, 9 for 88. And then Rodney Watts got a touchdown, and Jake Jackson caught 1 pass for a 41-yard touchdown. We move on to week 12, where we will get to go on the road to take on the Missouri Tigers, who are currently 6-3. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will talk to you next time.